We provide translations in multiple languages. Please select the subtitles for the language use. Thank you. For this video, we will discuss the second part of the Winter 2020 anime. Before we go to the anime list, it would be good if you subscribe to this channel first so you don't miss any info about the anime you like. Alright, let's watch it together. Alsia is a world governed by count, numbers engraved on a person's body, representing any number related to their life. These counts determine a person's social status and power in Alsia. If a count reaches 0, the person is sent to the abyss, a place rumored to be worse than death. Hina, a traveler whose count is based on the distance she traveled, witnessed her mother get dragged down into the abyss. Determined to fulfill her mother's last wishes, she sets off on a journey in search of the legendary aces, heroes of the war that happened 300 years ago, bearing a white star next to their count. While wandering around, Hina encounters Lichtbach, a mysterious masked man with negative count, and Nana, the owner of a tavern. In the midst of having a good time, Hina is tricked into a battle with a military soldier. However, despite his negative count, Licht rescues Hina and reveals that he has another count, one with a white star, one of a legendary ace. Plunderer follows the journey of Hina and other inhabitants of Alsia as they discover the truth about their world, the abyss, and the legendary aces. As the all-girl band Poppin' Party continues to rise in fame, they find a poster for an event at the legendary Nippon Budokan. Now determined to participate in the Bang Dream, Kasumi Toyama and the other members of Poppin' Party aim to reach new heights and prove their worth by performing on that renowned stage. Meanwhile, rival band Raise a Suilan dreams of changing the world with the strongest music, but finds itself in dire straits without a guitarist. Though dozens of potential candidates audition for the role, band leader Chu Squared believes them to be amateurs and unsuitable for the band. However, there may be one guitarist that lives up to Chu Squared's high standards. Bang Dream! Third season features multiple all-girl bands, including Poppin' Party, Afterglow, Pastel Palettes, Roselia, Hello Happy World, and now Raise a Suilan, as they work to astound fans throughout Japan with their spectacular performances. As the Bang Dream competition draws near, the band members are prepared to captivate audiences with their heartfelt music. Years ago, many magical artifacts were stolen and scattered throughout the world. They fell into the hands of people who were not supposed to know of their existence, causing misfortune to those who abused their power. The Hoshisato family of magicians has special access to the artifacts, and they take it upon themselves to return them to their rightful place. Despite her inexperience, Kana Hatena Hoshisato wishes to aid her parents Mamoru and Maeve in their quest, doing her best to improve. Meanwhile, her childhood friend Makoto Shiranui has come to their mansion to study magic under her father's tutelage as part of a promise they made years ago. Hatena is excited to see her friend again, only to be utterly disappointed when the person she thought to be a girl all these years turns out to be a boy, leading to a bitter reunion. Before long, Makoto comes to know of the artifacts and the true identities of the magicians he admires. Unfazed, he continues to strive to fulfill his promises and stay true to why he learns magic, to ease the sadness of people around him and, most importantly, to become a person worthy of being Hatena's partner. During an outdoor activities club meeting, Nadeshiko Kagamiha, Aoi Inuyama, and Chiakio Agaki debate what it means to be a real Yamanashi native. Somewhere along the line, Chiaki brings up the Yamanashi Kids Stamp Rally, which Nadeshiko has never heard of. The rally encourages one to visit famous places in the prefecture and collect stamps. Those who complete the rally will win a year's worth of Minobu steamed buns. Enticed by the humongous food prize, Nadeshiko is set on participating. follow the Outdoor Activities Club as they travel around the Yamanashi Prefecture to collect stamps and explore what the region has to offer. In a city somewhere in Japan, there's a flyer often seen on 3rd Street with a picture of a cat with a kinked tail, bearing the words, "Have you seen Tama?" A young boy gazes at the flyer, but he has fluffy ears on his head. Watch the dogs and cats from 3rd Street take on a human form and get up to some mischief. The Mujhanome system is a highly advanced development that allows people to enter one of the most intriguing places in existence, the human mind. Through the use of so-called cognition particles left behind at a crime scene by the perpetrator, detectives from the specialized police squad Kura can manifest a criminal's unconscious mind as a bizarre stream of thoughts in a virtual world. Their task is to explore this psychological plane, called an id well, to reveal the identity of the culprit. Not just anyone can enter the id wells, the prerequisite is that you must have killed someone yourself. Such is the case for former detective Akihito Narihisago, who is known as Sakaido inside the id wells. Once a respected member of the police, tragedy struck, and he soon found himself on the other side of the law. Nevertheless, Narihisago continues to assist Kura in confinement. While his prodigious detective skills still prove useful toward investigations, Narihisago discovers that not everything is as it seems, as behind the seemingly standalone series of murder cases lurks a much more sinister truth. Natsuza Yusuke has been playing rugby as a life twinner ever since he was a child. After enrolling in Dashisha University, he quickly becomes a rising star in the Kansai University League. His dreams are shattered, however, when a nasty motorbike accident leaves him with a spinal hernia, making him unable to play rugby ever again. With no role available other than the position of manager, he accepts his new post and hopes his squad can obtain a league title. Yuzuki's team is an unlikely group, including his stoic best friend and fullback Sayachiro Jinguchi, hot-headed first-year Yasunari Tsuru, who harbors a strong dislike for Natsuza, filling his senior's old position as left wing, and Yumashiro, who is struggling to hold his ground as a scrum half. Despite Natsuza putting his all into training his team for a league title, their squad still feels incomplete. A year ago, Ibuki Ueka, the genius fly half that was once Dashisha's ace, suddenly quit rugby, and now Natsuza is determined to get him back. Midori Asakusa sees the world a bit differently. Always having her nose in a sketchbook, Asakusa draws detailed landscapes and backgrounds of both the world around her and the one within her boundless imagination. Even the simple act of doodling on a wall evolves into an emergency repair on the outer hull of her spaceship. She is only brought back to reality by her best friend, Sayaka Kanamori. The pair are stark opposites, with Asakusa's childlike wonder contrasted by Kanamori's calculated approach to life. After a chance encounter where the two save the young model Tsubame Misuzaki from her overprotective bodyguard, a connection instantly sparks between Asakusa and Misuzaki, as both share an intense passion for art and animation. Whereas Asakusa is interested in backgrounds and settings, Misuzaki loves drawing the human form. Sensing a money-making opportunity, Kanamori suggests that they start an animation club, which they disguise as a motion picture club since the school already has an anime club. Thus begins the trio's journey of producing animation that will awe the world. From the brilliant mind of Masaki Yuasa, Aizuken Niwate wo Dasuna is a love letter to animation, wildly creative in its approach, and a testament to the potential of the medium. After earthquakes suddenly took place in the Kumamoto prefecture, Natsunake Yaki lost contact with her dearest online friend, Itsuki. With nothing but a drawn picture of the landscape, Natsuna embarks on a journey from Tokyo to Kumamoto to find her. When Natsuna gets lost in a rural area of the disaster-stricken prefecture, she encounters a policeman and an energetic middle school girl named Izumi Chiba. Izumi, along with her hospitable family members, offers Natsuna shelter and information to assist her in her quest. With these kind locals helping her on every step of the way, Natsuna moves closer to discover what happened to Itsuki. So from that list, which one is your favorite? Please tell us in the comments below. Okay, that's it for the video this time. If you like our videos, you can share them, so your friends know what you know. Thank you for watching.